Hey guys, my name's Yvette and welcome to my DIY channel, and I hope that you guys are having a great day. So I wanted to share with you guys how I made palm leaves and pampas grass out of Dollar Tree products. So let's get into it. Okay guys, so from Dollar Tree, you're going to want to grab some of their yarn and then some of these little dowels that they sell in the art section. Take whatever color yarn you're using and then pick a length that you want to make your pampas grass. I'm just going to use this old coaster and I'm going to wrap my yarn around it, and I think I only wrapped it around like 10 times, but obviously the more you wrap it around, the thicker your pampas grass will be. Now I'm going to tie my string together on both sides. And then I'm gonna cut the string on the top and on the bottom. So now I have two little yarn sections. Next, I'm gonna unravel all the little yarn strands. Once I'm happy with the amount I've unraveled, I'm gonna take a comb and I'm gonna tease this out. You should end up having something that looks like this, and then I did this a total of 8 times. So now I'm going to take one of my little yarn sections and I'm going to hot glue it onto the wooden dowel, and I'm placing it at the bottom point of where I want my pampas grass to be. I like to let the wood show on the bottom, which is why I'm doing this. So right here, I'm going to wrap my yarn around the top of the wooden dowel, just in case any of the wood section shows at the top. We won't be able to see it. And so now I'm going to glue on the rest of my little yarn sections onto the dowel. Then, one section at a time, I'm going to comb every section upwards. You should end up having something that looks like this, and look how cute this little pampas grass looks now. And here are 2 other ones I did using the Dollar Tree yarn. Okay guys, so to make our palm leaves, you're going to want to grab some of this craft paper from Dollar Tree. You can keep yours brown like this or you can paint it, and I decided to paint mine. Cut out a square of your craft paper and then fold it in half, and for this first sleeve we're going to make it look round. So on my paper I'm going to trace out like half of an arch shape. Cut your shape out, and then once you open it, it should look like an arch. Now just fold your piece of paper back and forth like I'm doing. bring the two ends up together like this, and then look, you can see the shape of our leaf. And then I'm just gonna cut this part right here. Glue these two sides together right here, and I couldn't find my glue stick anywhere, so I'm just gonna be using tape to do this. You're also going to want to grab some of these little dowels from Dollar Tree, and we're going to use these for our handles. So you can just stick the dowel right there and then glue it into place, and I'm going to tape mine in. The last thing we're going to do for this is cut out a little scrap piece of paper and then just wrap it around this part right here to make everything look a little bit neater. And then there we go, we have our first leaf, and you can see that this one is round. For our second leaf, we're going to do basically what we just did for the first one, but instead of making an arch this time, I'm going to make it way steeper. And you could even just do like a triangle. And this is going to give us a pointier leaf instead of a round one. Then just fold your leaf back and forth and repeat the same steps that we did before. And there we go, we have our pointier leaf. Okay guys, so for the last leaf, we're gonna do what we did for the first one because I like to make my spiky leaves like roundish. Okay guys, so once you get to this point right here, now we're going to start cutting out the spikes, and I find it easier to cut all of the folds that indent downwards first. So now that all of these are cut, we're going to cut from this top point down to this bottom point on both sides. And there we go, we have our first spike, and then just keep doing that same thing all around your leaf and it will eventually come together. And here we go, guys, we have our spiky palm leaf. Alright guys, so that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions and subscribe for more DIYs and stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!